On January 12th, the day was supposed to end like another normal day. Some people were still at work, others were coming back from school, visiting friends, or were already at home with their loved ones. None of us could have imagined that in a matter of minutes, everything that we knew and loved would completely disappear. On January 12th, we lost everything. Most of the country's infrastructures, our homes, our churches, our friends, and members of our families. That night, we were left with our memories and with our faith. I was at the Jesco clinic that afternoon, and I still remember the fear and the sorrow that I felt when one of my mother's colleagues received a call telling her that her mother and daughter, her niece and her nephew might be dead because the house had collapsed on them. I can still picture clearly in my mind the chaos of downtown Port-au-Prince when we walked back from the clinic. To leave that area, we had to force ourselves to keep moving over the dead bodies and through the collapsed buildings lying in front and around us. I had never seen so much fear and pain in my life. When I walked through the streets of Port-au-Prince, I couldn't stop myself from wondering why all of this was happening to one of the poorest countries in the world. We already had practically nothing. Why should we lose the little that we had? In our history, this day will go down as the day we lost everything that was dear to us. That night, walking in the streets of Port-au-Prince, amongst all the sorrow, I noticed a glimmer of hope. I witnessed how so much destruction can bring out the best from all of us. That night will be remembered for the bravery of several who spent the night and the following days fighting to pull out so many trapped people, and for the bravery and the solidarity of others who opened their doors to those who had lost everything. The colleague who had broken down because of the dreadful news that she had received would retrieve her daughter and her mother from the rubble with the help of strangers. Her niece, after escaping the rubble, was brought back to her 9 days later, after being cared for by other strangers. That night will be remembered for the faith that so many showed. All around the capital, chants and prayers filled the air. After witnessing how so many people came together to help those who were affected, either on the grounds in Port-au-Prince or here at Cornell, even though we have lost so much, I've come to realize that the misery and the pain will not last. Haiti will rise again, stronger and even more beautiful than she was before. Our wounds will one day heal, and our spirits will one day rejoice. Our faith and our memories were what had been left to us on that night. With this faith, with those memories, and with the help of our friends from all around the world, we will one day overcome and wake up from this nightmare that we are all living.